Day 27, it's the final countdown, guys. We've only got a few more days to go of the 30-day skin challenge. Today is all about clean eating. Throughout the whole 30 days, I talk a lot about the food, what you put into your body, the drinks, lifestyle, diet, sleep, supplements, and just the way that our lifestyle is day to day. Clean eating, it can be boring, it can sound boring, but it's all about balance. And I know I touched upon it a few days ago where I kind of always say to clients, if you're 80% good with your food choices, with diet, with lifestyle, with exercise, with time to yourself, you can afford to be 20% bad. And that doesn't mean every weekend that's your excuse to go and binge eat and kind of have all the chocolate and takeaway and whatever. It's always about balance. So for me, I'm a massive dark chocolate fan. I love dark chocolate. And if I know it's in the fridge, then I'm a nightmare that I'll end up eating the whole lot. But for me, if I have 1 or 2 squares in the evening after dinner, when I sit down to watch, Netflix or a movie, that's kind of my little treat to myself, because I know that I've been pretty much, as good as can be, depending on where I am day to day. But the things that I do make sure when we're talking about clean eating is I will always go for organic food. And I touched upon this a few days ago. That's a choice that I make for myself because, because I suffer from endometriosis. I notice if I eat meat that isn't as clean as others, I get bloating, I get a lot of pain in my stomach, I feel that I just feel a bit lethargic, I feel heavy, I don't sleep well at night, but I also feel, pride in the sense that I'm not kind of causing loads of chemicals, within the environment, and I am paying that little bit extra for the care and attention that farmers go through, when they are, processing organic food. I'm not a massive meat eater, which I've talked about before. So I'll probably eat meat maybe once, maybe twice a week. And other than that, I tend to live off a lot of fruit and vegetables. I love nuts and seeds and everything else as well. And one thing I talk about in some of the other days is about morning routine. And for me, I always wake up in the morning. I'll always, right now, because as I'm filming this, this is autumn and winter, I always take my skin quencher at night. So I wake up feeling more youthful, no wrinkles have appeared overnight. I have a really youthful glow. But for me in the morning, when I kind of talk about clean eating, I always make a superfood smoothie, which will have, frozen berries. I always use ground seed flax seeds. These are incredible for all women. The minute you start to have your first period, these are so beneficial for women to have on a day-to-day basis. They really help with hormones, they help with skin, they help with bowel habits, and it's something that I make sure that I don't go without on a day-to-day basis. I love cocoa. I absolutely love putting this into my smoothie in the morning. This has got some incredible benefits as well. And then I talk about other products. So for myself, I always mix my super greens. So again, when we're coming back to clean eating, the super greens help flush out toxins, they reduce your acidity levels in the body, and they give you a real energy boost. So for me, that's what I kind of mix in the morning. And then with clean eating, I talk about my probiotics and my ginkgo biloba, which I use right now for autumn and winter to help with hair growth, because naturally at this time of the year, we go into more of a shedding phase. So for me, in autumn and winter months, I always go over to the ginkgo biloba plant, where in the summer, I would always go with my biotin plant and the skin quencher. So when you wake up in the morning, be mindful about what you're reaching for. Are you going into the cupboard for, a box of Cocoa Pops or Special K or cornflakes or Frosties? Is that really clean eating? Is that really going to fill you up for the day? So for me, it's a smoothie first thing at 6 a.m. The boys come down and then I'll make, nice scrambled eggs on sourdough, maybe avocados, maybe tomatoes. I tend to have another breakfast because I get really hungry at like 11, and then lunch, and then afternoon snacks and dinner. But it's very rare I would go for processed food. I would go for, pre-made sandwiches, meal deals. I would never go into McDonald's or Burger King anymore in my 20s, but now it just doesn't appeal to me. It actually makes me feel quite sick. There's been amazing documentaries on Netflix where people, as an example, have removed sugar from their diet. didn't think they were ever going to be able to, and then went back to sugar a year later and literally were so ill, they felt quite sick. Some were actually physically sick. So it is all about balance and stuff as well, and just being mindful of what you're putting into your body. Again, with anything, everything's made, through a production line. So unless it's kind of fresh and organic, you would hope to think that it hasn't been tampered with. It hasn't got, a shelf life that's going to last 5 years. So have a look at what you're buying, the shelf life. There's incredible stores now that are all about clean, fresh, vegan, like grow your own and all of that, with local farmers that even do food boxes of even wonky vegetables and wonky fruit that's just not acceptable in supermarkets. But personally, it probably tastes 100 times better than what you get in most supermarkets. So be mindful about what you're putting in. Anything that's not natural in its normal form, and as I always say, from the ocean, from the land, or from a tree, it's going to have some form of chemical or preservatives into it. So just be mindful of what you're eating. Again, still have fun. You can't be 100% clean, but it's all about balance with enough water, eating the rainbow, supplements, vitamins and minerals to really kind of give you the best boost internally for you to really kind of glow from without. So guys, check your labels. Hopefully, if you don't clean eat right now, it's something that you'll have a look at. For any sports people out there that are very active, I absolutely love this book. It's called Fuel Up. Big Friendly Giant, an incredible surfer, big wave surfer led. And this is his kind of superfood. He calls it Global Recipes for High Performance Humans. And again, as I was saying, the land, ocean and trees. And this is pretty much what this book is about. So this is always kind of my go-to at the weekend with the boys of when we want to make something quite fun and quite powerful. So guys, give that, a go and have a look on Google, or you can buy it direct from his website. So guys, think about what you're eating. As I've said before, organic and just all about balance. So guys, have a great day. Read below. Please don't forget your selfies. We're coming up to the last few days now. And don't forget to tag #30dayskin. You can share this with friends. If you've got friends that want to get on board, just send them the link to the website 30dayskin.co.uk. The more the merrier. We're trying to transform everybody around the world right now with their skin and mindset. So guys, have a great day and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.